called Tracklanes that I've created. And I wish that Logic had already had this feature, but I guess I can use this in the meantime. Basically, I created a dummy track to help me split up the groups that I'm in Logic. So if I'm working on keyboards, I know to go here, and I know that this track lane will divide anything that is not a keyboard. And that if I need to go to bass, it's the same thing. I know I'm in the bass section, because if I go down here or up here, I'm drifting into the other sections. So with this track lane concept, you split your groups together so that you can keep organizational track of your project. And then also, when you go to bounce the stems later, you can simply go like this and bounce whatever versions you need as stems or alt versions. And you can see clearly what is being highlighted and what is not being used. And that is the main point of track lanes. And this would help in the meantime, like when you're composing or producing, so that you can put stuff in the designated areas and also know where to find things. So you know that if you're working on something that's 100 tracks deep, you know to go to your orchestral track lane, this thing here. Now all this is just a little dummy track that I created, and I can make it as large or as small as I like, and I can also give it an optional different name. But these are actually linked together for some reason because I use the no output track. And when you do that, it somehow links them all together. So I didn't want to mess with that. But anyways, you can also change the color. So if I wanted to make the track name here to match this orchestral pinkish color, then I could do that. So I would know this track lane is going to take me into orchestral. It's kind of similar working with a spectrotone or a spectrotone chart, to where each color represents a portion of the orchestra and how it responds to the overall mix. So in actuality, we're using the arrange page and using the visualizations of the arrange page to keep organizational track and focus on our production process. Track lanes.